I know it won't show up on here. Uh, see, I just want to look at my web. No, settings, clock. And like get onto my profile. Wait, did I get a good gun? So far in the game, I've got 62 hours. I didn't intend to have like 62 hours. Um, it was one of those things of I started playing and I didn't realize how much time went by. And I also then from there started to realize what like Ham and Wow was talking about when they talked about like the Dune itch of where like you just kind of feel like going on Dune to like progress or like to do something. So it's like, but this is Wow's base. Um, uh, three. Oh, I do have them, but it's gonna probably be better than what I have. Um, 34. Oh, I have much better. I think this is the kind of gun that I like the look of. I was surprised when it came to Dune, with like the requirements to play the game. Like I was looking at the, I've got like 32 gigabytes of RAM. I've got like, it's an RTX 4060, I think it is, and Radeon i5 something. And I was like, it's not top tier thing, but I was like, it's probably like okay enough for like most games. And then I got into this game and it was like, tell me about how my system requirements wasn't good enough. And I was like, huh? I'm going to, it's 50. It's better than that one. So I was going to drop something. Because technically, I don't really need these batteries. No, I don't need that. I don't think that would have done much anyway. I kind of just tend to drop that apart and then just like pick up some like materials that are more low on. Because Ham gave me this. I just made the like MK3 um like uh one, right? And then she like was like, oh, by the way, I just got like a new cutlery like tool. Like, do you want my one? And I was like, I'm not gonna say no. Like I'm not someone to say no to hand me downs. I was saying to someone about like how uh there's someone I was like trying to help out, but like they were complaining about how the stuff I was giving them wasn't as good as like the other people playing this. And I'm like, they're going like some people playing this has got like over 200 hours in the game. I've got about 62 hours, I think, that I just saw, and I don't have like the best like equipment. Like a lot of my stuff is kind of hodgepodge. Like for like the longest time, I was just using uh this like well the kind of like starter like stuff. Like I had that suit that lets you like drink water. Oh, like reason Bear Grylls sourced water. It's like you know the hammer over there. I didn't realize that that had stairs, so I climbed the opposite side of that, like the one that didn't have any stairs. Also, it wasn't until I want to say it was like yesterday that I was able to make like aluminium. That's full. What we do is like this is also given to me as a present, but the thing is like when I got this, it was pretty broken, but it was working, and I was able to fix the engine, which is like what my biggest issue was. Because in this machine, the engine needed aluminium, which I didn't even have the ore refinery for, so I had to like grind the materials to get like that. Then afterwards, I needed to get like it was like rate amplifiers, and I didn't know where I got those. Then I googled it, and it said to go in the mines by the rift. So I was like looking in the mines, and I couldn't find the said. I found one, but the Google search said I should find 30 of them. So I was like there going like, okay, well I need like 5 of these, and if I have to go through like a lot of stuff for it. So I forgot about my fuel. What I'll do though is like I'll park up here. I know I got a battery on me. I just want to had more than that. There you go. I was like, there again, I know I dropped 1 battery. I didn't think I had dropped or gotten rid of any more. There's also when I needed to get this, or like the level the 4 MK one, I didn't know how I was gonna unlock it. I didn't realize I needed to spend research to unlock the stage right. And then when I found out I needed to use research to unlock sections, I was like going to all like the kind of can't really see an example of it right now. All like the little multiple house things, where it's got like a bunch of house icons, to get like intel, and then like after I got the intel to start like being even able to make the parts from this, I realized I needed to get like a vehicle assembly thing. So I need like I already unlocked that, but I needed the materials for that. And then it was like some of the materials, like I looked at the wings because I was thinking about like the wings are getting pretty damaged, or like they're not pretty damaged, but like they're getting worse. And I found out like so you need something called it was I can't remember exactly what it was. There was like a material that I'd never heard of before. Are you? Like actually, what I might do quickly, I might stop off somewhere, kill some more people, and get like some like better loot. Well, not loot. I may just want blood. It'd be a good time to check out. Well, that's how I deal with like most of the enemies. But I have noticed like a weird thing with Dune. I only had this with Dune. Sometimes for some reason like the attack button will get like stuck. So like I was in the like base fabricator, and it was like I literally just made a gun, and as I like pulled the gun out, my character just wouldn't stop shooting. When I switched weapons and it stopped. It was like I was thinking like if it was the mouse that was like the mouse input was like stuck, then it would have been a bit more obvious. Like I would have just like yeah. Like, for example, like clicking it again would have like disabled it. No. I'm gonna quickly get some blood. Just so then I can refill my water. Right now, for me, it's been also an issue of like doing balance. Like, I can get some items. Not the shield break on this was. I can only really practice out of these ones because they can't really hurt me too hard. Also, another way I deal with the NPCs in this game is I force them to like have to shoot. Like, for example, the knife guys, if you're in a spot they can't get to, they will just shoot you, and then that'll drop their shield. Oh, hello. Hi, Liz. How you doing? I'm just gonna drop a battery. Or not. Thinking like that'll do it. What I'll do is I don't want to drop any aluminium. I'll do those. Hope you're doing okay, Liz. I don't know if there's anything I could take here. Oh, actually, no, I can take blood. But also, Liz, how did the stream go yesterday? I think my blood's filled. You're leaving to the outside world. Like, the idea of like leaving the outside, it's a pretty scary concept. I think it was like when like Frankie like raided into you. I remember I written like a raid message, but then from there like
are you there?
I was just lurking.
I've been trying to reach you for a while. I haven't
I
managed to
was trying
find
to
an
get the
Ixian
base of this.
decoder for the Mnemic film anywhere, and that is unusual given the resources I have access to. It's as if they've been deliberately removed from the face of Arrakis. I'll keep looking, but I wanted to let you know. Keep your eyes open. Maybe one of the towns has a black market trader who kept one in stock. I'll be in contact.
Seen traders. Was it all blurred? He's like, I actually lurk in a lot of your streams, so it's things like, it also depends on like when people stream. There's more to be like with so like when it comes to early morning for me, at most there's like 2 or 3 people I watch, and I'll kind of like dot in between them, and then it's like when it comes to later in the day. Like for me, anywhere from like 3 p.m. onwards, I get to the point of where it's like sometimes up to 6, 8 streamers that I want to watch. So I'll kind of like do it based off either what game they're playing, who they're playing with, if they are playing with someone or not. Like I kind of like will dot around, and then it's like sometimes, like for example, when I watch like Roy, I'll have like the chat like this. Well, I say like with Roy. I totally just did it today, where I had like his chat box open, so I could like sort of message Roy and like speak to him. I couldn't 100% see like what was happening in stream. He's also like technically, so from what I understand with how Twitch works as well, if you got more than one stream open, if it's more than 2 streams open, I think it is, they like, well, someone told me like they probably don't register like the view or something. Also, I did hear about, well, I heard that you talk about like how you had new emotes. The thing is, like, I don't have a sub to you. So the thing is, like, I can't use them. Yeah. The thing is, like, I've got like 2 Twitch accounts, so I kind of just like, what I've been doing lately is using, 'cause that like lets me have up to 4 streamers. I could have like their tabs open and still count as a view. The thing is, like, I don't have a sub to you. But the thing is, when it comes to Twitch subs in general, I like them. I just kind of wish like you could choose exactly how long you wanted to have a sub for, versus like it'd be like auto renew. Okay, it's like when it comes to like there's like sometimes where like I'll get subscriptions, but not sure if like next month I'll have the money when it wants to take out, or if it like at the very least if Twitch subscriptions you could tell it to take out on a particular day, for all subscriptions. Yeah, the thing is, even if it was like a yearly one, it might be better. But also then, like, technically for the streamer, I guess it would vary though, because you wouldn't have like an exact one. It's just like there's sometimes where I want to sub to someone for just like a month or two. Uh, there is like some streamers that they'll have like badges and stuff where you get like for being subscribed for X amount of time, which is nice. But it'd be nice to me if you get to keep that even like after the sub. Like if you had like if you keep like the 2 month badge, then it's like if the sort of like people decide to go for it's probably like a bad example. I'm like thinking like if you know like how when you donate to the Pokemon thing during the launch, how you get like a Ditto thing. I can kind of show it on uh like on this account. I haven't like used this to type in with this account apparently, and it's going to come up as like a new chatter. Uh, like you see with this one where you get like the little ditto at the start of it. The thing is like you basically donate once to a streamer during an event, and you get to keep that badge forever. Which I kind of wish it was like that with some streamers. Well, like, with like when it comes to stream like badges, even if it's like uh yeah, if it's like the streamer like updates, you don't get the updated version maybe or something like that. It's like with this account as well. I also got the like silkworm, like marathon silkworm thing, which I don't even understand how I got that. I just logged into the account one day and it just said I had it. So I was like, there going like, okay, well, I'm not gonna say no to it. And you like, yeah, it's like when you are subscribed to someone, it will say stuff like in 3 months subscription you'll get this badge, and in a years you'll get this badge. Like I think it would make it more worth it if it was like a permanent badge you could kind of like have like show off. But even if you could just show it off in the actual chat it's in, I understand that the purpose of it is to tell the streamer kind of like, hey, this person subbed, this person, A, not going to get ads, B, for them earning the badge is cool as well. And the people that aren't like subscribed will see like people with badges and maybe want a badge or get a badge as well. I just think like it might be more efficient to have it where like if it incentivizes streamers to kind of switch out their badges every like few months or something like that, just then that you can see kind of when a user got that badge. And like then Twitch could be kind of like, oh, you got that badge for being subscribed for 2 months during this period, and like just a period of like, I understand like it would be like an extra cost for the streamer, but technically, I got badges on Kick. I think it's up to 6 months on that, and that was just me quickly like slapping something quickly together. The thing is like, sometimes I do something, I put in some effort, and sometimes it's a bit more like here and there. Kind of like if I can use OBS for this. Boo's gone, but basically there was he asked me about joining on like a one-shot D&D thing, because someone apparently, I'm like, I would love to, and I made like a character like for it. Originally it was going to be different kind of character. Like originally it was going to be a stout. I forget what the name of what they're called. I go onto somebody's that's a local drive. What? And I went into documents. And it's like I drew this quickly. For like the D&D character. I ended up going for like a dwarf. The thing is, I hate doing eyes and like hands. So the thing is, like, I kind of just went, okay, eyes can just be slits, and stuff like that. Like this came out better than I was expecting it to. One thing you could probably see is I got lazy with like the hair, and then kind of just like rounded it off and tried cutting off some of it so I wouldn't have to deal with it. The thing is, like, with my graphics tablet, it's like on and off when I touch it. Some days, I'll use it for like a funny meme or something. Like, I really want to like draw something with slime. The only problem though is I don't know with slime what to exactly draw. Okay, it's like, when it comes to slime, I just think it would be funny if I had something, like, I had the idea of getting like long hair, but it's like, it's different, right? When you have something where you can draw and it kind of like bug the person is one thing. It's something else when you draw something and they don't really care. But the thing is, like, technically slime's already gotten to the point of being in a maid outfit and being in like a rabbit like suit. It makes it kind of like wanting to draw something silly, being like, I don't know what silly thing to draw them in, because they probably find it funny, but like rather than like take it offensively. But at the same time, it's like, what do you do to like add something else? Versus like the kind of like when you make, for example, Boca bold, and you know she hates the fact of you making her bold or insinuating she's bold, and then it's just like you kind of just get like the reaction of like, oh no, I'm not bold, no, don't do that, like or like with where I got asked like to draw Wa, and it's like I was originally gonna give Wa like a big full like lovely sort of golden locks. And then I ended up like changing my mind, being like, well, I could give him golden locks. Or alternatively, like, he's saying, like, he's shaving his head to go bald, so I'm like going like, well, what I'll do is I'll just do in the middle stage, I'll do him bald in. So I just had like a cat that's like fired or something because it smells. So for like my mission, where am I supposed to go for a mission? It's like it's said to go something village. Uh, the problem is like don't know what icon I'm like even going for. So well, actually no, if I go onto the mission, it'll probably give me a map of where I need to go. Like track that. I didn't know if it was gonna have like uh the black market trader in Arpo village. Like is that something outside of the Haggard region? Because I actually once drew drived off there. I'm also like, is it supposed to be something that's in this area? Because this is like zones that I haven't been to yet. I'm not too sure. Well, so what I might do because at school I pull off my glasses and we'll. Oh, I have when I used to take off my glasses, people used to say that I looked so weird without them. I just felt like everyone kind of adjusted to me just wearing glasses. So I'd actually like freak some people out. Hi, BB. I'm doing okay. I was expecting to be at work until like they messaged me an hour beforehand to be like, actually, don't like the grenade part. I need to upgrade my sword at some point. As you can see, I've got better at, well, I've gotten better at dealing with, like, the knife people. Yeah, it's like, the only awkward bit was I was literally, like, just finished getting dressed. But, like, I was, gonna go there and be like, wait, what got auto-modded? I killed everyone, if not my shield, I hold up a few seconds. If you ever do see something get auto-modded, or if you ever get a message mod, just have a click. I really hate how I got the OBS. I don't know a way for it to show me. I don't know if BB was here for the about the car bumps that we were talking about earlier, yesterday. Reverse German, one more instant from email. Yeah, just go and turn your like Toyota pickup and making a white truck into a red one. They should be able to perfect image for it. Just go over like the little speed bumps. Oh, Ham's here. The thing is, like, I don't think I'm friends with Ham's account on uh that one, like on the account she plays Dune on. Also, along with like the main mission to get to the village, now I know where I'm supposed to go for that. I didn't realize it was outside the Haggard Basin. I rarely go outside of it. Most of the time it's been by accident. It's going to be. We want to refill. Have a quick look. Sexy was a crime, not DM7. Not so sexy, but because I intentionally ran over 70 kids in a car. You know, all you're doing is you're getting like a new paint job, right? Like I was watching an anime like I think it was just about 2 days ago. But has this like the first episode, this lady who's like murdering a village because she wants to like use the blood just to like make flowers look red or something like that. And I'm like there going like I think that's a bit excessive. I think like food dye would have been like a first go to for me rather than like with other villagers. Like I feel like one step doesn't go into the other. Wait, slams guns. Yeah, I was literally I keep on watching those like sort of crime videos where it's kind of like people getting like arrested for like doing dumb stuff and or like for example like an officer telling someone not to drive and then them going like I guess I'll drive then. Like I watched one where like this lady got into a traffic stop because she was going I think it was like a 50 or something like that in a school district something like that, and it's just like the guy is just like, "Do you know how quick you were driving?" And she was not quick enough. But I actually have to like make batteries, not just like just have them. Because also another thing is, Kaboka asked about if she could have like this. Uh, it's not in the best condition, but I'm also there like, uh, it was like over 2 weeks from I hurt myself since Boca like came back on to Dune, and then her only goal was just to fix up her base. Uh, so I'm not sure if like because those are pretty expensive to make. I didn't even make them. I got gifted those as presents. So I'm like they're going like yeah, like I made the buggy, um, ended up making it from scratch. Uh, that just got like ended up being better for me for that. Like now I don't need to use like the bike really. Have like a little bit of a run. Be fine, Barnes. I still have it. It's perfect. I got like I see. Oh, I already got that one. Uh, I get like a good one of this. The one I was going for, that one works. Obviously, this is how you spell desert, right? You know, dessert, like the deep dessert, right? You know? Okay, yeah, as I know, I know how to spell desert. See, I'm not looking at chat to like get my spellings, totally. The base is my special child. That's preparing English lessons for the brain. Sorry, we colonized just too many places. It got confusing. Like for example, it's going to sound. I had like call up like some right, like a government thing, right? And like the first thing I was like greeted with was a answer phone that first was just like, please select your language. This is English. Press one for English. Press two, and it's like starts speaking Spanish, and I'm like, I've never gone across this city before. When using the phone, it asks me which language I need to use. Would be, by the way. To be honest, like the sandstorms in this game are kind of like annoying. It's like you like plan to go out and then suddenly be like sandstorm coming in 2 minutes, and it's like, well, 2 minutes I might be able to get away from where it's gonna hit me, and then it's just like it's 1 minute away, and you're like, okay, fuck it. There's no point going out there. I'm just gonna get caught in the storm. My vehicle's gonna get damaged. I'm just gonna die. It's like when I was watching someone go into like a sandstorm, and it was literally like I just saw rocks flying around. I'm like, shit, does that actually happen in real sandstorms? Like just fucking solid bits of like stone, just like straight into you. I don't know if they actually got the clap there. I never know if it's like catches a sound like that because I can't remember if I've like left the setting up too high or not. There's the sandstorm. While I've got the sandstorm here, might as well like go over some of the stuff, right? Because I got my main mission, which is to leave the Hagen Basin. Then I've got I can't remember which one it was. The desert leader there. Weapon. Speak to someone on the anvil. Like the thing is, I can speak to these people. Like just yesterday, I went to an area which I couldn't get originally. It's like these wouldn't be hard to make. But what's the additional contracts with this January? How much one it was? There was one I had. Yeah, it was this one actually. I'm still tracking it anyway, so it's fine. That unlock like a new skill tree. I know that's gone. I think I picked up the batteries. There you go, that's full battery. No, I actually wanted a spare one. So for some reason, there you go. Like something I was asked before from Burke was if you could jump to the top of there with a bike. I think the answer is yes. I think. I'm not sure. Oh, so this is the assault. Why gave it to me. Like something I also learned is like, cause I wasn't using it before. But I should basically be using the vulture mode, just so then like, well, to kind of like save a little bit. Like if it's a massive cost for one thing, I doubt I can afford to like pay for another one. At least this also lets me travel while still staying like relatively. Cause like when I'm like moving normally, I'll just start floating when I start getting outside vulture mode. Because also like when I was going to the deep desert with Pam and Wow recently, I keep on having the issue of like my, yeah, it's just like it wasn't lasting. As in like I used like a ton of battery literally just to like get to where I needed to be. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I literally can like do this. Might as well let my temperature go. I can see I'm about to hit the thing. Something I'm not a big fan of is when it comes to going into a new area. I've noticed like when I went to deep desert, it spawns you like on the sand with it. I'm like they're going like I need to get out of here, right? Can't the worm just get me? So I think I rarely left here just because I was always worried. But I found out where I needed to go for my mission is over here. I need to go here, find the black market, and that'd be a main story thing done. It's also I've been like slowly making my way through my VODs, just literally breaking them into like. Originally, I planned just to break them into hour segments while streaming, but I've realised I keep on forgetting uh, when it's been an hour. So I ended up just like I'll just split it in editing, and then also if I need to make any adjustments, like if I need to like remove something that's not supposed to be there, then I can always remove it. The benefits of editing. Oh, it's also I thought like I like have like a backlog sort of thing, or like, I'll make like a backlog of stuff, so then it's just like it's easier to sort of plan things out a bit easier. Because like I've been trying to make it so I have like an upload on YouTube every day. It's not been every day, but at least recently it's been every day. So that's been like at least a goal. I would like it if I get here and it just docks me somewhere, and I just have to talk to someone about leaving. As well as I think technically I had the option to go to the Anvil, and I think I could pay someone to take me over here. Because like, I was surprised with how big the deep desert was. Like, that took me a while to like get from one end to the other. Didn't realize it auto wiped. Probably. I was gonna do that, so then like I could still message Ham if I had a question, but I guess not. At least now I made it here. I'm supposed to search for someone. Everyone's like a lot of like the people just kind of look the same to me. Or there's hard to tell who's important.
In order to determine if it is an aid or an impediment to my plans, I must dissect it. Mentally, of course. You remain of little interest. For the moment.
Thank you, Anna. Okay, I kind of wish, like, when you enter these zones, it wouldn't just, like, lock some of your abilities. I would like to just, like, hook around to be quicker. Whereas I kind of wish there was, like, something you could find around, like, these areas. Like, yeah. You can't jump off anywhere. It would be nice if you could, find, like, a random things to pick up, even if it was, like, intel or something. Like tells me these people aren't having a good day. It's like I could jump down there, but I know that's stupid to jump down there. Not mention that might just be a falsehood to stop you from jumping down there. I would find it funny if they were getting punished for being a dumb. Because like you see this and you're like, okay, that hat like sort of drives attention. Or like, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell exactly all the time who you need to speak to. And some of the people you speak to don't have anything to say.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all manner of locally sourced natural remedies for whatever ails you. Do not underestimate the potency of ground Zithtrakian antlion eggs. An amount no greater than the head of a pin can instigate the regeneration of necrotized tissue at the cellular level. On more primitive worlds, they believe it is magic.
I like to imagine like the possibility of it just being like Dune and like the idea of being in like our universe. Just like, oh yes, actually, if you just go a few more galaxies away, there's like one planet has like these clone like humanoid people thing. and just worms.
What is there to tell? I am a simple herbalist, plying my trade in a troubled world. Well, whoever told you that is mistaken. While I do offer healing services, they are of a simple naturopathic variety.
They're one of those crystal kind of people. It's like, oh yes, I'll get you some amphorus or something like that, and I'll rub it on your sin, and like all your diseases will go away. But I know people like that. Like there's one of my sister's friends that is one of those crystal kind of people that like wears crystals expecting them to heal them from like diseases and stuff, and I'm like, nah, it's not how that works. Sadly, like, you know, having like a little gem on your wrist doesn't really prevent that. People reject giving up. They finally win. Right to transcend humanity. Oh, what do I'm kind of curious what quote that came from. Cause like when it comes to like transcend humanity, I'm like, there's a few animes I can think of that would have a quote like that. Like either be something like, yeah, like something like Edward might say, or it could be, I think his name, well, there's like one anime I remember watching where like it had a protagonist who kind of like, or it would. It's basically like kind of like the Eren kind of. Actually, no, maybe it could be maybe Eren or something. It might be Attack on Titan. Also, I've asked her all the questions I can. Like, I'm curious now. Like, I might just go around the map to just like find Han's like new base. So I can see it. But if she doesn't want to see it yet, I won't. In case she ends up doing a stream herself and shows it.
My name is Darina Danilo. I have the distinct privilege of serving the Landsraad representatives of House Spinett here on Arrakis. Though mine is a double calling. I'm also a chef sought out by the nobles of many houses. Good taste unites us.
Your house was known for producing skilled assassins.
It is not untrue. Our society produces paragons among assassins and poisoners, as well as culinary masters.
By Society of Master Poisoners.
Our food is that good. The things I can do with Maro's deer would make a paranoid man risk it all.
Imagine
Besides, ours is a society that cleaves to the laws of Kanli and the rules of conduct in the War of Assassins. We are that code's most devoted servants.
I've already got the assassin tree, so I'm wondering, do I talk to her to get the advance on it?
Ours is a culture where politeness and coyness walk hand in hand. It is vulgar to say who is and who is not a practicing assassin. I will say, House Harkonnen is a house of appetites, after all. From our homeworld of Drem, House Spinett produces the finest assassins deployed throughout the Imperium. For a price.
Like, I picked a political one,
Say,
just because I thought that'd be an interesting one, and it's like, there's so many like voice dialogues it's giving me.
We cleave to the laws of Kanli. We perfected the precepts of a war of assassins. Following these rules costs far less lives than open war. Our precise discipline in the art of death actually saves lives across the Imperium. The math does not lie. That is why we've come to Arrakis. Why we lobbied among the Landsraad for the conflict between Duke and Baron to be a war of assassins.
Don't tell Ubisoft this, because Ubisoft might try to incorporate it into their already kind of messed up story. we want to do, but it's important. It's something. Like, what's that one a quote from? Yeah, I was like adding more like songs to well, I don't know if you can see it in the stream or not, but because I didn't have work in like the hour before stream, I was adjusting a mic guy. The thing is, like, when it comes to Might, I really liked him quite a bit, actually. Especially with, like, how much he cared for Lee. Like, someone like Lee, right, was one of those characters where if it was anyone else, I can imagine no one caring for him. Like, yeah, if you say, like, oh, well, this ninja can't even do, like, well, wasn't it that he can't do ninjutsu? I get mixed up on like the different types of jutsu. Just yeah, he can't. Is it ninjutsu or was it? Oh, which one Lee couldn't do? Or was it taijutsu? When he's able to overcome hardships. Protection is important. There are some things that a person must learn on his own. Like, that sounds like something like that. Like, I can imagine that, for example, being something like the principal telling to Might, like All Might, from, like, My Hero. I think it was like My Hero, I got to, I think it was the third season, but I was reading the manga. But the thing is, I only got to the arc in My Hero of, you know, where they had the costume, the like hero costume stuff, where it was like they bring in that villain, a new one.
Welcome, fellow citizen. How is it that the Imperial Tax Administratum can assist you today?
Oh, Jiraiya. I remember there was like a quote from the principal in My Hero Academia. I don't remember what the exact quote was, but I think it was the principal was telling All Might not to baby or not to. It was something about growth. You go. Strength of your mind and spirit is the most important, most powerful magical ore. Hmm. I'm not sure where that quote's from.
I am the duly appointed agent of the Imperial Tax Administratum,
What is it?
a small but critical cog in the mighty economic engine that drives our glorious Imperium ever forward. An engine,
Technically,
I may add, that
if
requires
that's,
a nearly incalculable
if that's,
and inexhaustible source of fuel to continue forward. And what do you think that fuel is? Of course, it's money. Indeed, your salary contributions, whether they be from property tithes, regional taxes, or the like, keep our great engine lurching ever forward. And it is my sacred duty to collect them.
I like to imagine just like you become a tax collector just so you can see people's
They are remitted
faces.
to the Imperial Treasury to be dispersed as our great Padishah Emperor and his Mentat auditors see fit. I'm sure there's a war somewhere that needs paying for.
I'm like, not even sure if they need the money for anything. Just like, well, obviously we need the auditors. Yeah.
There is
Oh, we
much
still
to
need the
tell.
money.
One provincial backwater is much the same as the next. Although, I'll admit, some are less
I
desolate
was gonna
than
bad, but as
others.
I went to sit back up in my
While
chair,
Harco has
I
the
just had
makings
like
of something
3 or 4
more, I'm afraid
bones
that potential will never
click.
be realized under
God,
the
I'm getting old.
current administration.